Hey, ni hao. Wish Stephanie or Wijao Stephanie? I'm still not entirely sure which one to use at this point. Let me show you what you're sitting on right now. This is hilarious. I'm in a hotel room. I'm traveling for work, and this is. Can you see this thing? This is like a shirt and I don't know, jewelry holder, and then I have my mini holder there. So I thought this was funny. I didn't think this was going to be the right height, but this is the perfect tripod because, of course, I forgot my mini tripod at home. So you're about to go on top of a tissue box. This is the life of a YouTuber that doesn't plan well. Boom! All right, so I wanted to share with you very, very quickly my Leitner box experience. I know I introduced you the first time I was doing it, and I set up the box, and I set up the calendar, and then I forgot about the calendar and started to just go 2, 1, whatever, and new stuff. And I messed it up thoroughly. So I want to do this to cement in my own head. Whoops, wait, let me bring you a little closer. Wah! Oh my gosh, now you're very close. Okay, I wanted to cement in my own head to follow the stinking calendar because the calendar is here. Sorry. The calendar is here because this is what the gentleman whose last name was Leitner actually figured out worked the best. So if I'm going to try this out for 64 days, I need to actually stick to the way that he figured out worked the best. And if that doesn't work, that's fine, but I should at least give it a go. I mean, geez Louise. I mean, I have problems following directions. It's a wonder I was a teacher, or maybe that's why I was a teacher. Teachers, you know, when we used to train teachers, we would say they're like herding cats. Teachers are so used to creating the rules and enforcing the rules and like they're very good with group management, but they're usually bad at being one of the group. Am I wrong about this? I don't know. Hey, if you are a teacher, please leave me a comment below. I'll just speak for myself. I'm terrible at following rules, but I want to try it. So today is February 1st. Happy February, guys. Shortest month of the year, right? Oh, that means that payday is closer than we think. Ha ha. Oh, sorry. I'm in Asia. In most of the world, it seems like, except the US, you get paid monthly. Yeah. Oh, do you see this? Random moment. I just came from a massage. So this is a massage table. You know, when you're lying down on the massage table, that's the crease of, because I was just like, so wonderfully into the headrest. Oh, it's amazing. Anyway, that was the best one I've had the entire year. And I've had some really good massages this year. Not the point. See what I mean? I cannot focus. I'm going to focus. February 1st, I'm supposed to do sections. There's 7 sections. That's Taiwan. This is China. There's 7 sections. I'm supposed to do section 2 and section 1, and then the new stuff. I'm not processing this week. I did add that extra component at the beginning or at the end. I think at the end. I'll do it at the end. But I am not in a headspace of creating new cards this week. I just moved apartments and I'm exhausted. So I'm just going to do the review part of it this week of the stuff that I already know. And I will work on the processing stuff next week when I'm a bit more well rested. So let's do this, y'all. I want to show you how quickly I can go through this. So let's do it. Let's do it. This is section 2. So these are things that are moving up. Again, there's 7 sections. So if I know these well, they go to section 3. If I know them, they stay in 2. And if I feel like I've completely forgotten them, they're going down to 1. I'm being strict on this. Oh, by the way, I have moved my HSK test from mid-February to I think it's the end of March, actually, because the more I did the practice test, the more I realized there's way more than just vocabulary in this thing. And I don't want to just take it as a practice. I want to take it and be ready and ace this thing. Okay, so anyway, here we go. So I'll show you. I don't want to look at the back because that's crappy. So shao, little, yay, or small, got it. Again, tone's not super important yet. That'll happen with repetition. Once they get into 7, I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure it out later. Yue is like day or moon. Yes. Okay, I have to make sure I keep track here. Okay, Zhongguo, China. Thank God I remember that one. Ta, and that one's written really badly. This is the male ta, so it's he. Oops. He or him. Right. This is guo. See, on some of them I have the tones here. I really like that as a cheat sheet. Shui. I'm reading it backwards, which is slightly challenging, but I can do this. Shui guo. So it's basically water fruit. I thought this was just fruit, but I guess both of them together is also fruit. I'm not going to question right now. I'm just going to learn. This is hard for me. I want to question everything. Zhi, which is like this. I didn't practice these. This is actually real time remembering. Oh, this is cat, and it's Mao, and I need I think it's Mao. Is it third tone? No, it's not. It's flat tone. Is that two? Mao. See, it sounds like a cat, doesn't it? See, in English, the sound for cats, meow. If you're watching this, you know that. But if you're not from an if you're not from a place that English is the language, then you don't know necessarily that a cat sound is meow and a dog sound is woof woof. So this was pretty easy to remember because this and this together for me, it makes sense. This is an animal. Isn't that the radical for animal too, I think? That's an animal. And this is like grass, but I think of this as like the cat's tail. See, I don't know. I'm supposed to go through these quickly. This is do because of my sound helper here. And do is read. See that question mark in my head? I wonder why I'm still not comfortable with that one. But I did remember it pretty quickly. And again, this is the speed I want to remember it. Once we start the new ones in a couple of minutes, you'll see when I start hesitating, that's what I don't want. Oh, okay. Shui is the sound. This is not good. Nah, this has to go down. This is going down to 1. Oh, I want to say it's a time word. I have learned and unlearned this one. This is who. Oh, remember I had the movement guy behind this guy and going, who am I? And now I've forgotten that. I did an entire quarter of a video on him. It's all right. It'll happen with time. So that one I'm putting back down to 1, but I don't want to do that now because there's stuff in 1. Oh, I can see this getting complicated. Okay. Hui is can or will. Thank goodness. How is number. I like it when I color code the tones too. I like that. Woman is we. We or us. Wo is I or me. I or me. I keep forgetting it's got double duty. Sh is or to be or is. Sh, I always forget what tone that is. I use the numbers so much the first time I lived in China that now trying to get the tones in them it's a fossilized error gone crazy. Sh, it's 10. I know it's 10, but it's a falling tone. No, it's not. It's rising tone. Sh, shima. What? Quite possibly one of the first things that I learned in Chinese when my students said it repeatedly, and I thought, what are they saying to me? This is ta. This is the female ta. This is supposed to be the female nu radical character component. Not sure there. But it's written very badly. See? Very badly. But that's it. And this is also way, and this is like to answer, reply, return, to answer, or to return. It's different spelling, hui. It's H-U-I. Okay, so all those move on to 3. So that's pretty nice. So the ones that went to 2 are mostly going to 3. Now I've forgotten if I'm putting these behind the numbers. There's stuff in 3. Oh, but I'm not doing 3 today. I'm just doing 2 and 1. So now I have to do 1. See how fast this goes? Okay. It's not instant, but I remember this is zai, and I think this is shan zai, and this is definitely a time word. I've got all kinds of notes over here I need to address at some point. Shin zai is what? Yesterday, today, now. Now. I think it's now. What is it? It's now! Not comfortable with that, so I'm keeping him in 1. I want that to be immediate. I like that I have the sense of it and I'm working towards it, but I want it to be immediate before it goes up to the next one. I don't want any questions in here. I want this to be automatic. I'm going to be nervous enough when I'm using language and when I'm taking the test, when I'm reading, so I don't want to have to sit there and stare at a character for a long time and wonder, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? I want to just have it be like a gut reaction kind of thing. Oh, I actually don't need my glasses for a lot of this. Okay, what is this? 3 syllables, because I got that cheater here, right? Oh boy, I need to look at this. Oh, I know this is Dweebachi, which is you're welcome, because it's the only 3-syllable word that I have so far. Is that comfortable enough to go? I'm putting that in process. To be honest with you, I'm putting that down in process. Because although I can memorize it because it's the only 3-syllable one, I don't feel comfortable that if I have other 3-syllable ones that I'll be able to do that. So I'm putting that in the process pile. Process pile, there it is. Wow, it got all smushed when I traveled. I put this in my suitcase, guys. That's how dedicated I am. Skipped a day, but still put it in my suitcase. This is Lai, and I have recently forgot what Lai is, even though he's turned into one of my favorite looking characters. Not quite as scary as Ooga Booga Man, also known as Hey. Anyway, Lai is, see? Gone. Shoot. To come. I think I need a sentence for Lai. So he's going into processing because I want a sentence for him. Ooh, maybe processing should be sentences. Hold on, let me get my... Oops. Okay. So I'm going to put under process, add sentence. So I remember that's what I want to do in the process part. They keep going down because I can't remember them. So there you go. Okay, this is boo. No, I always do that. It's sha, which is under or below. Yeah, but I'm going to keep him at 1 because I got it wrong the first time. See how that goes? So this is 1 going to 2. These go to 2. Okay. This is slightly confusing as I do this, but I got it. We can do this. Jeez Louise. I'm drawing a complete blank. It's not lie, although it looks like lie, the first part. Wow. No. It's a complete blank. Meaning and sound are a complete blank right now. I recognize it. Sure. But I don't remember what it means. And I don't remember... No, I seriously don't. Oh my god, it's mi fan. It's rice. Are you serious? Hi, I live in China and I can't recognize rice. Processing. Not happy right now. Swole. To sit. So not happy right now. That is right. It's not great. I saw it yesterday, which is why I remember. I forgot for days. But that's why you study. Oh boy. Xing-Chi. I just saw it because it was the last one. So I need to put something behind the last one so I don't do that again. Lesson learned. Okay, one more task to do. I need to take 15 out and put them somewhere. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So these are the new ones. Now I've learned my lesson. I'm going to take my tone card and I'm putting him behind the last one so I don't see the meaning of the last one. So instead of seeing the meaning of the last one, like I saw in the last one, on the last stack, I see that. So we're just going to go through them. These either go into process or into 1 if I know them. Oh, Dien Fei. Is this? Ooh, airplane. That's the thing. Flight airplane, the thing that you fly from. Movie. Okay, I do my glasses. No, that is not flight at all. That is movie. Dian Ying. Wow, is that not flying? Or, yeah. Koshu. I'm making this up. No. Oh my god. No tone at all. No. How about? Wow, that one's going to processing. So is movie. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I remember this one's close. Isn't this close? How many syllables? 2 syllables. Yi is dancing around my head. It's not Yifan. It's not. Is it? Yifu. Oh, well, that's not bad. Yifu. Still going into processing. Should it go into processing? Yifu, Yifan. Yeah, clearly that's not right. No. Stick to your guns, woman. All right. Oh. This is kind of fun. This is like scissors up here, isn't it? It's fun to see these backwards. You're seeing them right side, right? But I'm seeing them backwards when I put them up here for you. Oh, climbing up something here. There's this lid. There's the scissors in the mouth. Behind or later? Ho-mian. What? I definitely have to process that one. Behind or later? That one's going to be cool. Looking forward to that one. I'm not being sarcastic at all. That one looks really interesting. Okay. Shang Wu. Shang Wu. Oh, it's a time word. I made a list of all the woos. There are a lot of time words with woo, and I made a list, and I've lost the list. I suck at this. It's late morning. Clearly, I need to make that list again and like put it all over the house. This is one of the worst writing examples that I have. 1 syllable. I don't know. Nah. I'm trying to do third tone. It was which. That's what that was. Not this one. The old one. The last one. What is this? Oh my God. I have no idea. I have no idea. Do you want to guess? It's like container child. Also known as table. Container child? Really? Zhuo zi. Zhuo shu. Here, just have a look. I even have a picture. Processing. When I do start processing new words, it's going to take up a lot of my day. But I like doing that. Oh, look, it's got the ladder thingy again. I probably drew that wrong. Oh, this looks like a face. Okay, so there's like day in there somewhere, silk something. We've got an ugly and angry person here with a ladder. Thinking it's a time word, but I really have no idea. In front or preceding. What was that last one I did? Oh, it's just stuck way in here. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, so this one is behind or later, and this one's in front of or preceding. Do we see a way to remember these? Behind, in front of. Behind, in front of. Behind, in front of. See the angry man? He pushed ahead. Yeah, because this last one looks the same. It's mian, mian. Yeah, the tone's a little different, but the character definitely looks the same. So the difference is in the first one between hao and qian. Behind, later. Okay, that's interesting. I don't want to put them next to each other in the processing box. I want to remember that there's 2 that are very similar so far. I know there's a lot more that are similar. There's a lot of character families. Can we call them character families? I want to call them that. We're almost done. All right. This is definitely Jian. TV. Wah! Wrong. It is the correct meaning, but it's the wrong sound. It's dian shu. Dian shu. Oh, I almost want to put that into 1. Nope. It's too far off. This is either Xiao or Jiao. I think this is Jiao, like the wool Jiao that I did the burning question video on. It is to cry or to shout. You go into 1. Yay! I got 1. This is Shang Wu. Doctor? It's not Shang Wu. In what world is that Shang? Sheng. Sheng is what I meant. Shung is the second one. Oh. I think that's a product of me looking at it backwards, to be honest with you. But I'll put it in processing, to be fair, because it happened. Okay, I have to look at it before I show you then, so I don't do that again. I do not remember this. Shao, something shao. Something shao. Sui shao. Oh, it's a student. Ooh. Sui shao. School. Hey. I got part of it, but it's going into processing. It's the repeated one, so it's not ting ting. That's not a word that I have here. That's when I use in a taxi. Oh, shishe. Clearly it's shishe. I know it's the same because I only have one that's that complicated and repeated. Do I let it go to one? Yes, mostly because I need a motivational boost right now after getting so many of these wrong. Jian Yue. No, I don't know. I honestly don't remember. You, which is the same. Oh, wow. It's the same as the characters are the same sound in this word. Me, the tone changes, it looks like. Yeah, it does. The second part changes. Me, you. Mayu. Not mayo. I use this word every day. This is mayo. Every time you ask for something here, not every time, a lot of times when you ask for something and they don't have it, they say mayo, mayo, mayo. How do I not know that? Well, because clearly the Hansa doesn't pop up when they say it to me, does it? Meh. It means to go. No, that was too long. See, that's that kind of pause I don't want. So chew. It is to go. That is the right meaning, but chew. See, I feel like the ones where I can remember the meaning but I can't remember the sound should go in a different category, but to be quite honest with you, I don't want to memorize them without the meaning. Whoa, that's it! I'm at the end now, so I have to remember to use that one to cover that up. Okay, so that's it. 22 minutes, but I babbled for a bit before, so that's, I actually did one of these this morning because I have so many. I had the 150 to go through and put into the different things. I'm tempted over the next few days to do 15 in the morning, 15 in the evening, and go that route. I will eventually, next week when I start to do the processing part, replace one of those 2 sessions with processing. So I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Again, I don't want to speed through. I want to get these so that they're an instinctual thing. When I see them, I know them, both the sound and the meaning. So that's it. That's how I'm doing the Leitner box. I'm not going to do this every day. I really don't think this is terribly exciting or useful for y'all, but I do want to show you how it's working. I don't know how long this particular box will work because the way I have it set up is through like half of envelopes as the markers with the numbers on them. And to be quite honest with you, it gets all smushed when I close it. I really like that it's a handy little box and it does fit in my carry-on for when I travel, but this is 150 and then there's 150 and then there's a packet of new ones that I can make that's about 50 more. So I can fit about 200 to 250 in here comfortably, but I don't know. I need new dividers or this that don't get squished, or I need a new box. I kind of hope I can find new dividers or make new dividers. We'll see. Anyway, but for now, the lesson learned is this. I need to actually print out the plan instead of putting it on my study plan. I need to put it somewhere else. In the box itself, because not having that in there, I ended up doing it wrong for a couple of days. It happens. I was still studying, so I mean, is it the worst idea ever? No, definitely not. And the second lesson learned is that I have to cover up, when I have a batch, I have to cover up the end one so I don't see the stuff written on the other side, and it doesn't ruin that. And the third one is next week, when I'm a little less stressed out from not having moved into a wonderful new place, but still it's stressful. Then I have to start the processing part, which is a part that I started to make. It's not part of the normal Leitner box, but Leitner box is a review session, and I needed to include something. Just making the card isn't enough for processing for me. I need to see it contextualized in a sentence, and I need to see it a few times. I need to stare at it, and I need to sit with it and let my mind do the animation thing that it seems to do as an intermediary step into learning the word. Thank you so much for watching, and more soon.